Alan Miller, 2015 Distinguished Achievement in Industry, Diamond Award winner.
Al brings the same level of passion and enthusiasm to every single problem that he's faced with.
All the program managers would always seek Al out as being the person they wanted responsible for their technology development. They knew Al would do it in a manner that made sure that it wasn't going to drive risk into the program, that it was going to be ready when it needed to be ready, because they're relying on him to have the right technology ready to support their programs.
There is a whole large group of people that are ready to follow him. It's because of his proven track record. They know if Al Miller's in the middle of it, it's something important, something meaningful.
And he works together with a broad arrangement of people, all the way from senior executives of the company to people on the factory floor, and he can relate to all of them.
He was a great motivator, is always willing to listen and understand what you're telling him so that he can make himself better as a leader.
Al led the technology development of composite material applications for the 777 and 787 programs. These technologies transformed the aerospace industry.
If you think of the 787 with the one-piece wound fuselage barrel composites, composite wing, it really was a culmination of literally hundreds of technology programs that would have been worked over many years, and bringing those all together, and Al helped develop that pathway.
And what Al started to do was to develop the first really toughened system for commercial airplane use, and that system is actually still the system we use on the 787 today.
Al's work in composites was influential across the globe. He worked with the Japanese company Toray to develop a material that expanded the use of composites in airplane structures.
Al formed a really strong relationship internationally at that point, really well recognized by all the Toray executives for having really brought that material to fruition in the company.
The successful technical readiness and commercialization of structural composites for the Dreamliner are a huge accomplishment and would not have happened how they happened and when they happened without Al.
Just about anything that Al would do for composites, metals, or anything else, safety was first.
Al spearheaded efforts to improve aircraft safety by developing groundbreaking materials with improved fire resistance. These materials are used in the majority of today's aircraft cabins.
We replaced 90% of the materials in the interior of the airplane to meet those requirements under a really aggressive schedule, and Al had a large role in that.
The cabin of the airplane is a much safer place for the activity that Al helped lead and guide with the FAA and the industry.
He has spent much of his career fostering relationships between Boeing, the aerospace industry, and academia.
He's been an adjunct professor at the University of Washington.
He's on the Materials Advisory Board. Next thing you know, Al has got you lined up to teach classes at the University of Washington, to bring students in.
And Al was very much of the belief that it's important for students to have both industry and academia in their lives when they're going through especially advanced degrees.
He has mentored countless number of people here at the Boeing Company.
He understood what it meant to support the business and bring technology to the programs and that type of thing.
And come up with really practical solutions.
Few people have achieved in their lifetime what Al has done.